welcome back to my kitchen. Today is another What's for Dinner. If you're new to my channel, I do these every single Monday. And today's video is extra special because it is a collab with my awesome, amazing, sweet friends, Kelly from Kelly's Korner and Kristen from Kristen's Stepp. If you guys have no idea who they are, you are totally missing out because they make amazing, amazing food videos. Kristen does What's for Dinner every single week. Kelly always has the most amazing crock pot meals. She is just an amazing cook. They both are, and I love them so very much. They're going to be doing What's for Dinner this week as well. So their videos will be linked in my description box. You guys make sure you go check them out. Make sure you subscribe. If you guys love my What's for Dinners, I know you're going to love theirs. So if you're coming from Kelly or Kristen's channel, I just want to welcome you to my channel. I hope you will stick around and subscribe. We have a ton of fun over here. I also want to mention I do have an Instagram. It's just lovemissyxoxo, and I share a lot of stuff over there on the daily. So if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you follow me there. If you make any of these recipes, I always love seeing pictures of them, so make sure you send them over on Instagram as well. I also want to give a little intro into not only my channel, but my What's for Dinners. My What's for Dinners are very simple and straight to the point. I am a full-time working mama of 2 kids, and so I want my meals easy, simple, and delicious. So I won't have a ton of ingredients that you can't find anywhere. They're going to be simple, straight to the point, and quick and easy, and anybody can make them. If I can make them, then you can make them. So if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's hop into today's What's for Dinner. Okay, so I first want to let you guys know that I do put the ingredients up on the screen for you guys. I think it's easier for you guys to screenshot and see it better than putting it into the description box. So the first thing we're going to be making is homemade chicken noodle soup. This is hands down the best chicken noodle soup ever, and it's so easy, and it doesn't have a ton of ingredients. I hate recipes that have tons and tons of ingredients and it's just complicated. We ain't about that life over here. So I'm first going to start off by just taking my chicken broth and getting that heated up, and then I'm going to peel and cut my carrots and my celery and get that going in with the chicken broth. My love, my heart is beating even faster, faster. He got me feeling like I'm ready for anything. Look at me go. Oh, my love, my love, my love. He got me feeling like I'm ready for anything. Look at me go. Oh, my love, my love, my love. He make me feel like the type of fire that burns from within, shining like I'm made of gold. I shine, it's true. He's making me jump from high ground, keeps catching me every time I fall. He got me safe and sound, safe and sound. We just do what we do, ain't no joke about love. He's the one that I die for. So next we're going to add our egg noodles. Now you guys do not have to use egg noodles if you do not want to. You can use whatever kind of noodle that your little heart desires. I'm really big over here on it's your kitchen, do what you wish. If I am using something that you do not like, you can substitute it for whatever you want. And so now I'm going to take a rotisserie chicken and I'm just going to shred that up. I use a rotisserie chicken, one, because it is much faster than cooking my own chicken, but 2, it's already flavored and it already has all those nice flavors into it. And so it's just so much easier. Now I'm going to add a little bit of water just to dilute that chicken broth just a little bit. If you guys couldn't tell, I had the back burner on and I meant to have the front burner on. So now I'm going to add my Cavender seasoning and some fresh cracked pepper because I just feel like cracked pepper just tastes better for whatever reason. If you don't like that spiciness, you can use either regular like table pepper, or you don't have to use pepper at all because it's your kitchen. Now I'm just going to stir that up and I'm going to add a little bit more Cavenders. Add as much seasoning as you guys want. Like I said, Do what you wish, okay? It's your kitchen. Now I'm going to add a can of broccoli and cheese soup, and you guys, this makes all the difference. If you don't like broccoli and cheese, I sometimes use cream of celery, and it's just as good, but I love using broccoli and cheese. So if you like that, I highly recommend using that soup. Okay, so then I'm just going to stir this and make sure it's all nice and hot and stir it around and all mixed together real good. And then that's it. I also want to share a tip with you guys. If you're cutting grilled cheese, I use a pizza cutter and it gets your grilled cheese into those little triangles perfectly. And it's so much easier than using a knife. So there's a little tip for you. And this is what it ended up looking like. I also added more pepper to the top. If you've been here for a while, you know that I love pepper. So this was so good. We had 2 sick kids this night, so chicken noodle soup it was. Now we are going to be making Philly cheesesteak sloppy joes. And you guys, if you have never ever had this is a must make. So if you don't try anything from this video except for one thing, this is the thing that you should be trying. Philly cheesesteak sloppy joes are so easy. As you guys can tell, there's not very many ingredients. So all I'm going to do is brown 1 pound of hamburger meat. Obviously, if you're cooking for more people, you can double any of these recipes. And then I'm going to take a green pepper and some onion, and I'm going to put that in with my hamburger meat as it is cooking, just to get all those flavors in there and get those peppers and those onions nice and tender.
I've been staring at my phone too long, feel my eyes getting tired, and the battery is long, long gone. Oh no, no, there is something on a
This is one of those kitchen gadgets that I cannot live without. I don't know the exact name of that tool, but I do have an Amazon store and it will be linked down below as always, so you guys can check it out. I also want to mention this can opener that you just saw me using. It's amazing. You just put it on there, hit the button, and it always has safe edges, so nothing is sharp, and it is amazing. I just got it when we moved into our new house, and so I did want to share that with you guys. It is linked to my Amazon store as well. And then you can also pick it up at Walmart too, but who doesn't love Amazon? So now I'm just adding the A1 sauce and the beef broth, and then I'm just gonna let that cook down till it soaks up in the meat. Then I'm gonna add some mozzarella cheese, just a little bit or a lot of it. And I'm just gonna stir that around and make sure the cheese is all nice and melted. And you guys, that is seriously all you do. Seriously, it's that simple. So all I did was make some potato wedges by Great Value. Also, if you've never had the Great Value chicken dipping sauce, y'all, what are you waiting for? It is seriously amazing. We love it. It's a staple in our house, and so are the Great Value potato wedges. I have to keep them in stock in our house all the time. So the next thing we're making is spaghetti and meatballs, and this is literally the most complicated recipe ever. Just kidding. There is literally nothing to it. This is one of our favorites, is the Prego 3 cheese, but my absolute favorite, if you can find it in your store, the Pioneer Woman garden vegetable pasta sauce is to die for. It is delicious. And if you see it in your store, you must pick it up and you must try it, but they did not have it in store whenever I went grocery shopping this week. So we did the Prego 3 cheese. All you're going to do is use 2 jars of that and then put your meatballs in, put your lid on, and then cook them until they're finished, and cook your noodles. And we just had green beans on the side with this, and it was just delicious. Simple and easy, straight to the point. So the next thing was a new recipe to me, and I found it on Pinterest. This is a hamburger pasta bake, and you guys, this turned out absolutely amazing. This is all you need: 2 cans of tomato soup, 1 pound of hamburger meat, some garlic powder, some shells, and some cheese, and 1/2 cup water. That's it. So all I'm going to do is brown up this hamburger meat, and I'm going to add my garlic pepper to my hamburger meat as it is browning, just because I feel like it gets all the flavors whenever it gets hot and gets in the meat. You're getting all your flavors right there. So I'm just going to brown that meat, and obviously I'm going to go ahead and cook my noodles on the stovetop. This is what the recipe told me to do, so I'm going to follow it. Now I'm going to add my pasta noodles into my hamburger meat, just into the same skillet. Then I'm going to add my 2 cans of tomato soup. Then I'm going to add my 1/2 cup of water, and then I'm going to add some cheese. I used cheddar cheese and mozzarella. You can use whatever cheese you wish. You do not have to use those. If you like something different, totally use it. I think it'd be really good to use pepper jack cheese, and I might try that next time because this recipe, like I said, was to die for. So I do have my oven preheating to 375. So after I do that, I'm going to place this into a greased baking casserole dish, and then I'm going to put it in the oven for 20 minutes. Well, I'm going to top it with some more cheese, of course, because hello, we love cheese around here, and that's what the recipe told me to do. So I'm going to finish adding all that cheese to the top, and then I'm going to put it in the oven for 20 minutes, and then that's it, you guys. Seriously, it was so good. It kind of tasted like maybe like a homemade hamburger helper. That's how I was explaining it to my boyfriend anyways. But yeah, it was really good. So this is another quick, easy meal. We just had a side salad with it, and that's it, you guys. That is it for today's What's for Dinner. If you're new, please don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below. You guys make sure you go check out Kristen and Kelly's What's for Dinner, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.